So we are off for a drive. We are up by Nevada City, and I'll hold this up here. So those of you who want to read this, we are, I'll show you. There's like this canyon right over here. And of course there's a trail that goes back that way. Robert's been up here before with the boys, and down at the bottom there's a river, and they usually pan for gold, but this is just absolutely gorgeous up here. Just gorgeous. And that's a long way down too, man. So how far does the trail go back there? Quite a ways?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, today is my day off. I had a really stressful weekend, actually. First time I had to kick a passenger out of my car. Friday morning. Was it Friday or was it Saturday? I don't remember, but yeah, that was really, really stressful. I've vented about it on my Facebook page. Basically what had happened was there was a lot of road construction on the major highways in Sacramento, and the way the navigation works with Uber, sometimes it doesn't tell you exactly which freeway you're going to take until you're like basically right on it. And our freeways are kind of confusing to begin with because we have so many that intersect with each other, that I missed my turn. And this guy was already running late, which was basically his fault, not mine. But, you know, it's the ride started out fine. I was, you know, visiting with him, but I could already tell he was stressed, you know, worried about his, you know, boss going to yell at him. And and then when I missed the turn, that's when things started going south. And so I explained, because of construction, several of the exits were closed. And so I had to go all the way down like 2 miles just so that I could exit off to come back up the freeway. And I explained it. Of course, I apologized. And he just was not happy, and I could totally get that. But then he started complaining, and just it felt like he was belittling me. And at that point, I'm already really nervous because here I've missed my exit. You know, that part was my fault, but I tried to explain, you know, we're all human. We all make mistakes. And he's like, I understand that, but that's not my problem, or he said something like that. And but anyways, so at that point I was like 4 minutes from 4 miles from where I was going to drop him off. And I was just like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. And so I pulled over and I told him, I'm ending the ride. You can request another driver to take you the rest of the way. And I grabbed my phone and I got out of the car, because that's one thing Robert always told me: if you run into problems, you take your keys and you take your phone. You don't want to be without your phone, because if I have to call 911, I got to have my phone. So got out of the car and I start yelling at him, and I'm like, get out of my car now, get out of my car. And first he wasn't wanting to get out, and I said, get out of my car or I'm calling the police. And so then he finally got out of the car. I got back in, I locked my doors, and I drove away. And I was so mad. I was so mad. And so that was like at 7 o'clock Friday morning. or maybe it was Saturday. No, I think it was Saturday when this happened. And I just felt like, you know, this is just like not a good start to my weekend, because I drive incredibly long hours on the weekend to make my quota, so that I get my bonus. But I did. I finally got it. And then by the time I got home, it was still like 100 degrees. And so we didn't go riding last night. But today, this is really nice. This is de-stressing. And I don't want to go down too far because I don't want to slip and fall. But yeah, this is really, really de-stressing for me. Driving up here, we had to go through Grass Valley. Lots of what I noticed on the way up, and you can't really see it here, but we've lost some parts of our forest because of the fires. But driving on this little highway up to this vista point, tons of new growth of these little trees, and they're so close together. I'm thinking to myself, how are they going to grow up if they're so close together? I don't know. I just thought it was fascinating that either somebody has replanted new forest trees, or they've just seeded and sprung up all on their own. But you also see a lot of trees that have fallen over, or that have been cut down because they're dead. And you see logs all over the place. And I suppose anybody could take it for firewood. Like over here, here's a tree stump. Somebody at some point, maybe the Forest Service people, they've come in and either this tree has died or it's fallen over, and they've cut it down. Yeah, so this is really, really nice. Really quiet, peaceful. I just listen to my music. Of course, when the cell service hasn't gone out, but no, this is really pretty. Really, really pretty. I don't know how much further are we going? We're gonna drive still a little ways, or
yeah, a couple more places to stop and check out.
Couple more places.
We're gonna go down the hill. I'll show you where Washington is.
Washington.
This town of Washington.
Okay.
A small town at the end of the road down here by the river.
Will we be able to like walk along the river?
I don't know if we'll be able to walk along the river down there where we're going to stop. We're just going to stop and look around.
Oh, okay.
But the park is far back, a really rough road, and we need a truck to get back there.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got our next camping trip. The 9th through the 11th, we're going to a new claim. We haven't been there before, and we're going to see if our oldest son's going to go again. That way we can go in his truck until we buy a truck of our own, so that we can haul all of our camping equipment. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys after we get to the next stop. All right, you guys take care. Okay, so we are stopped here. That is where the old bridge was, and of course I am standing on the new bridge, parked back there a little ways. I guess there's a trail. It's nice and hot today. Okay, you've got a watering hole back here, swimming area. This is really, really nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Well, we are heading back home now. It's getting quite hot out, but that looks so much fun. Next time, have to bring a swimming suit, because I'm definitely not dressed for getting in the water today. Oh, very nice. There's quite a few people here, all with the same thing in mind: get into that cold water. Well, we are making our way back to the bike. This is the trail that you take back to the watering hole. Ah, it's such a nice day for me because it was a hard weekend. Oh, it was hard. It seemed like it took forever to get my ride quotas done. But I finally got it done. So my hubby did good. Planning our outing today. We had breakfast in Grass Valley. And I'm just taking my time walking back to the bike because now we are heading back home. Get the bike home before it gets way too hot. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the scenery. It's just absolutely, it's just beautiful back here. It's so peaceful. It's like I'm so glad that we have the bike because it just naturally de-stresses me when I don't have to be the driver. I just sit in the back and relax, listen to the music through my helmet, and it's just like all of the stress just melts from the whole week because I did a 7-day stint last week. But today is my day off. Got one more weekend to work hard, and then the 9th through the 11th we're going to a different gold claim. Gonna do 2-night camping there, and hopefully my husband and boys will find some more gold. All right, you guys take care. God bless, and remember, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by him. Amen, amen. Okay, so Robert just told me there's 2 old bridges there. You see the one to the far left? That's like the original. And then there's that one, and he thinks that that was the one that we used to drive on the last time he was here. So this means this is pretty brand new. But yep, you can see for the first one, and then there for the original one. And we were way back there. That's where the swimming hole is. That box?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
People jumped off this before into the water.
Yeah.
It's a little shallow right now, but
Maybe when the water level was higher. Not me. Not me. And our bike is up there, nicely parked in the shade. There's a lot of people now with the same thing in mind, heading back to that watering hole, that swimming hole. And it's free. You don't have to pay to park down here or anything. Just pay for your little bit of gas to get up here, and I think we're about maybe 30 minutes from home. So we are not far at all. All right, you guys take care.